I was thinking, how do you appoint someone to be someone's guardian if the guardian isn't IQ level isn't as high as the person who she's supposed to be guarding, and she's incompetent because you can't go up normally. You can't go up on a podium and say you want to somebody's guardianship for giving their baby mama too much motherfucking money when they got 3 kids by them. That's what the judge took or whatnot. And then she had to take bribe because they know what happened to me up north because I posted on Facebook. The public knew it. So it's on my public record. So they had been covering up. But the bad thing about it is my whole family's accessory. Look, he put me out. They wouldn't give me my money one time. They tried to tell me what to do. I had to stay at a hotel for a couple weeks because they wouldn't let me put a tent in the backyard. I had plenty of money in my pocket, so I wouldn't have been broke. So I had to get money from them or whatnot. Okay, I get the money from them. I had to pay it back. Okay, I say I moved back in because they made a deal. If I go get on the hell door or whatnot and checked out, that I can come back and live. Now I did that or whatnot, and they come about their money. I say, so I give them. I usually pay them $140 for rent. I give them $140 for rent, right? Then I say I owe you the rest of the money because I only had $850 and I had a lot of stuff I need to take care of to get back on my feet because they wanted me out of there. So I'm trying to get out of there as soon as possible or whatnot. Okay. Then it's come for transportation. I get a job to work. I'm sweating like a pig going to the bus, walking a mile to the bus stop, and then walking another half mile to the job after I get off to on Bono Road in New Albany or whatnot from IUS or whatnot. But anyway, I do all of that, and then it comes time for transportation. He wanted to give me a loan, but I got $850 in that Guardian, so they know they're going to get the money. So there's no way. So there's no way that I'm not going to pay the money back because it goes to her hand first. But she gets my sister them loans and stuff and bought them new PlayStation 4s and shit. I couldn't even get a Sega Genesis back then from somebody or some shoes or whatnot. And then he co-signed a loan for his daughter who don't pay him back. I always pay him back. Didn't pay him back one time and he said I never paid him back. My mom said that shit. Only one goddamn time. I'm paying him back now. But anyway, I cut the grass or whatnot just a few minutes ago. And he's not paying me money. He said because he told me I was only paying you because you wasn't living here for doing that. Well, it's like I paid you money for the rent, but they said, then my mom says, that didn't count from rent, that counts towards the money you owe. Change it up. And I told them where the money comes from, what that money was for, or what not trying to play me, and then they act like they want me out. Then I asked for transportation. He has a problem with it. My sister has a problem with it. All three of my sisters, they all got cars, and all of them had problems with taking me somewhere today. And then I just asked my stepdad after cutting the grass. I sweated like a motherfucker. Cut the grass. He didn't pay me for it. It's worth $50. He was only paying me $25, and I was broke. I asked him to take me to Circle K on Blackstone Road and Charlestown Road. We live off of Charlestown Road, which is off of Kamer Miller or whatnot. And he said, "Shoo, you better go somewhere." I said, "I only have $5." I didn't tell him how much money I had. I said, I'm on a budget or whatnot. I said, I only have access to my money so I can have my cigarettes. So you won't have to pay for my cigarettes and have an attitude by me asking to borrow $4 or something for a pack of cigarettes. But he says, you're ready to go to Safe Strip. And they told him, I said, you know they're more higher, I wouldn't go to a different store or whatnot. So I have to be on a budget. Man, and then my sister and them, they did the same thing earlier or whatnot. That is an external source. If I need something like that and you do that for your boyfriend and everybody else, then why can't you do it to me? She gets up all my time. What I'm talking about is all my time was in 15-minute intervals when I asked them to take me to do somewhere. So it's quick. That's the total fucking process. And then they got a problem with that. And then he goes and waits at Mariah's job for 30 minutes for her to get off. If I did that, he'd take off and leave. I think he would. On God. And then he left me hanging after the goddamn in the jail. Wouldn't give me my own goddamn money and got the card right there from my mom when she's in the hospital. And wouldn't give me my money. You know, and I'm broken her. Then put a dime on her when it answers the goddamn phone. These motherfuckers are external sources. My mom does the same shit. I need money, my own money, and she won't give me my money when I say I need my goddamn money. And I'm competent as hell, and I'm a grown fucking man. You don't do that shit right there. I don't give a fuck. That shit is opinion. That's your fucking choice. It's still my goddamn choice. I'm American. I don't know what they're talking about, man. And they do like little stuff like that. I asked my mom to ask my sister to take me to the pick me up from Grant Line Road, which is a mile away. She gonna say I said I was tired. She gonna say she sleep. She didn't even ask her. She just said she was upstairs asleep. Then she's in a wheelchair, so she didn't even go up there and ask her or yell her name or nothing. She said she's up there asleep because she was in her room. Then I asked my sister Mariah to take me to Circle K. She said she don't feel like it. She don't do nothing but stay in the room and play video fucking games. Man, that's some fucked up shit, man. They all external sources and they talk about me or whatnot. I don't mean to tell my business. They say don't tell family business. But this shit is ridiculous. It's getting on hand and they're doing little shit that is discreet and shit. It was imagine if I was on fucking hell, dog, how they would fucking be. Try to set me up and then say I went schizo or something. No, I can't hardly move. And they say, now we can take him, just piss him off and then get him mad. And then say he went schizo like the police up north. Then there went the police and there went them too. They did the same thing. For the crowd doing room. They told them it was okay to do shit like that by the police doing something by their goddamn example. Yeah, and then he said, and then I cut the grass. I cut the grass like over 7 times. That's $50 a pop. And he said I only owed him $200. That's already over $200. So that's like shortchanging me. And he made a contract agreement. You can't take out a contract no matter where I stay. And I gave you $140. I told you it was for rent. And that's what it was for. I told you I pay you out of my letter. You agreed to it. Then later on, come to the line, they figure I want to be making money. Oh, you live here. That's just chores. And both his daughters don't do nothing in here. Don't do nothing in here. Don't pay a goddamn granny bill.